Welcome to Pacific Palisades. We are on the coast at Palisades High School, where Mira Costa, a great lacrosse team, comes to Palisades to take on the Dolphins at the Stadium by the Sea. Hello, everybody. My name is Randy Rosenblum, set to call the play-by-play. It's going to be a cool evening, but a great night for lacrosse. We believe this is the first time a high school lacrosse match has been televised in Southern California. Palisades is a city power, Mira Costa a Southern section powerhouse. We work with our resident expert in lacrosse, that's Mitch Fenton. Mitch, welcome to the program. What do you expect tonight with these two teams?
Well, I expect a close game. These are two teams that were good last year, and they're hoping to be very good this year.
And they figure to be just that. As you look at this fine team from Mira Costa, one of their attackers is Nick Marsh, a human highlight reel.
I saw him at practice this week. Very quick, unselfish, likes to feed, likes to shoot, is a complete player. And I expect good things out of him tonight for sure.
Axel Grieve is special. He's a great star for the Dolphins of Pali, just a junior, already committed to the University of Denver.
Which is a great powerhouse college lacrosse team, Division I level. Actually, at the practice the other night, he wasn't here. He plays on the soccer team. They had a playoff game, so I didn't get a chance to see him. I'm looking forward to that tonight.
Palisades has lost the last few years to Mira Costa, but they have a real shot here tonight, don't they?
I look to be a close game here tonight. I don't know if it'll be a 2-goal or 3-goal game, and it could go either way. The goalies have a lot to say about that.
This is the opener for both teams, so sit back and enjoy on our Pacific Surfliner Game of the Week. Mira Costa and Palisades. It's boys lacrosse on LA36.
Southern California has always been a land of discovery. From historic gems to iconic beaches to top attractions. Let the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner be part of your journey as you explore more of the place we call home. Reconnect with the communities you love most, with the people you love most. Isn't it time you rediscovered Southern California?
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
And welcome back. The Dolphins against the Mustangs of Mira Costa, the opening match in lacrosse for the 2023 season. Palisades is a dominant force in the city section against the Mira Costa team that's strong from the southern section. And here is their starting lineup. Rafferty Watterson, very good in the middle, can control the action. And in goal is the outstanding player, Ferris. He's a terrific performer. Simon Ferris, he's a senior. Palisades, their lineup. Is there anyone that strikes your fancy here, Mitch?
Well, of course, you got Axel Grieve, the attacker number 23. He's going to be at the University of Denver. You know, his older brother, Gunnar, is going to be playing at Syracuse. What a family.
Getting ready for the face-off. Mayer facing off, number 9. Of course, the ball on the ground in this sport, whoever controls it and wins those ground balls is going to have an opportunity to move it upfield. Aaron
here
pass.
we go.
Here's a chance for the Dolphins.
That's a turnover on the clear. Got to be careful when you pass it toward the middle.
Dylan Wong able to put it in.
Yeah,
and a score for the Dolphins.
Goalie had no chance on that one.
1-0 Palisades. Another face-off. Boy, that didn't take very long for the host school to score. On the artificial turf here at Palisades.
He's going to go back to his goalie, settle it down, do a nice slow clear.
Goalie is Harrison Kerner Wolfowitz.
An errant pass, not a good way to start.
Lenartson, number 7 on defense. Solid performer. So the early goal gives Palisades the lead. Didn't take very long. Four 12-minute quarters. And it's stop clock on violations and scores. And if it goes out of bounds. Mira Costa up top. There's one thrown in beautifully by Diego Carpenter. And we're even at one apiece.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable feed. The guy lost his footing on the midfield and made the pass. There he is. He falls down, and nice pickup by number 7 on the goal. And again, the goalie had no defense on that shot because it was point blank.
Diego Carpenter, his brother Sam on the team. He gets the first goal for the Mustangs. We're deadlocked at one apiece.
So you see on the face-off, it's 2 guys down, and then there's 2 guys on each wing coming in on each team. So a total of 6 guys battling for the ball until possession is called. Then everybody else is released. Okay, Green comes up with it.
Green being Mira Costa, looking to break. 19 in green is Dylan Fenton. Not related to my analyst to my left. Same last name, though, as Mitch. And they'll set up the offense. Stoppage in play for the moment. Stat.
They move the ball beautifully.
And the shot by Fenton is wide. Dylan Fenton. Again, he's a very talented player. Chance for Mira Costa to grab the lead. Fioruti, number 5, out on top. Number 19 is Fenton. The movement is excellent.
All right, that shot went wide, went out of bounds, but the Mira Costa player was closest to the ball when it went out, so that's why they maintained possession.
Another opportunity. Another opportunity for Carpenter, who nearly scored his second of the night. Right in front of the crease, point blank range, not able to put it in. Mira Costa forcing the action, pressuring Palisades. Dolphins looking for the fast break. They'll organize. Gotta love the patience in lacrosse.
Yeah, they move the ball around. There's no shot clock. They're going to set it up until there's a good screen or a dodge on top. Oh,
Winston is the one at the point, and he loses it. Here's a break. The fast break for Mira Costa. Good pass inside. Carpenter. He has 2 goals. Diego Carpenter.
There's a lot of hustling downfield by Mira Costa. You know, I didn't think the Palisades defense needed to slide on that. That's what happens on a fast break is that there's a break and you slide. That guy's open for the shot. Well, Diego put it right past him. Again, point-blank shot on the goalie.
Beautiful passing by the Mustangs to move it to Carpenter. And early on, Diego Carpenter putting on an offensive clinic. 2 goals in 2.5 minutes. In this first quarter at Palisades. Dolphins with it. Lenartson running through traffic. And a goal as Lenartson able to set it up.
Very unselfish play. You love to see that.
And just like that, it's a 2-2 tie. Take a look and see who was able to drive that one in. Fishman with the setup. And the goal. 2-2.
We have yet to see Axel really take over this game, as I expected that he would. He's right now on the sideline during the faceoff. If they win this faceoff, somebody will sub out and he'll come on.
Love the face-off in the middle of the field. It's really one-on-one.
Very technical rule. Somebody moved early, and it's Mira Costa ball.
Yep, here we go with the Mustangs on the attack. And they substitute on the go, much like hockey.
Very much. There's offensive specialists and defensive specialists.
Chiarotti.
Beautiful passing.
Fenton with the feed, and now the score.
You know, they just passed the ball so beautifully, unselfishly. 2 or 3 of the guys before could have taken the shot, but they knew if they kept the ball moving, they'd get a player with a better look.
Galetsky able to give the Mustangs the lead. Number 12.
Nice bounce shot. Yeah.
3-2 visitors. Well, you thought there'd be a lot of goals scored, and we're off to a raucous start.
Yeah. This could be one of these 18 to 20 games.
On the face-off, Dolphins for the moment control. On the ground, and again, these ground balls are essential in this sport. You win the ground balls, normally you'll win the game. You get more offensive tries. Zung with it. One gets by
Zachary
Lifton.
Yep. Come up with it. Come up with it. Ground ball. There we go.
You start your offense with those ground balls, don't you?
It's just like a rebound in basketball. Just grit. That's all it is.
Again, there is no shot clock, so you can set it up. Grieve, Axel Grieve going to work. Trying to get loose. He's marked well. That's the first time Grieve really went for it.
He's just feeling out the game.
Zung's 22. So Zung and Grieve very capable of scoring for Palisades. Zung and Grieve looking to make a move. Axel, can he get loose?
Triple teamed.
Yep, they know who he is. That was one of the keys to victory, is slowing him down. Talking to their coach, Aaron Karsh, in his 11th year. He felt we got to get a handle on number 23, and here he comes, but he dropped the ball. And a fast break for Mira Costa.
All right, they settled it down. Okay, so Lifton was able to cut off the man, so the fast break was not to be. But they got good possession here.
Lacrosse goes back and forth. Interesting sport indeed. Fenton, as they organize. Again, the quick passing. Work down low from the X spot. Another goal out in front. Beautiful shot from Rafferty Watterson. Rafferty Watterson, the junior.
They are very well coached, unselfish. A fella dodges, he gets open, and then when the defense slides, they pass to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, and finally they see the open player in the middle. There's the shot. Wow, right in the corner.
Watterson with a beauty. 4-2 Mustangs. Midway stage, opening quarter. Another face-off. And Palisades able to control for the moment.
A lot of stick checking in there.
Gobbled up by Mira Costa.
You hear the coaches yelling, yellow, yellow. That means hold the ball. Caution. We're trying to substitute, so don't go to the goal. And they, of course, disciplined and do hold the ball, although that was an errant pass. All right. Palisades has an opportunity to clear the ball. Now, the defenseman can go over, but a midfielder has to stay back.
This is excellent movement by Palisades as they set it up in the attacking zone. 6 is Zuniga. And they want 23 to have an opportunity. Got to find him on offense. Axel looking to go to work. Axel Grieve. But he's drawing at least 2 defenders every time he has it. There's a shot. He misses wide.
Now, you know there's long sticks and short sticks. They usually try to put a long stick on Axel. That time there was a short stick on him. Let's see what happens. Oh, that looks like a foul. Wow. Ref did. Now he's calling it. You heard the stick hit the player's helmet. So
the flag is out. They still have an opportunity to score. It's like hockey. It's a delayed penalty. So now we'll get
you know what?
penalty.
I think the ref picked up his flag.
Yeah, he waved something off. He's waving it off.
He threw the flag, but then he picked it up.
Yeah, Gary Greenberg is our lead official.
Yeah.
Working with Jimmy Pete. So apparently he picked it up. It was definitely thrown.
Well, I guess, you got to draw blood for Gary to put a guy in the box nowadays.
Don't you want him to play? Here's Lenartson. Lifton is number 4. Right on top. This is Zachary Lifton. Looking to pull the trigger. Has not yet. Mira Costa has it tightly bunched in front of the goalie. Not easy to fight through that defense. Tremendous work defensively from Matthew Keeney, number 11 of Mira Costa.
All right, now we got a call here. See what Gary Greenbaum's got on his mind.
And he's talking to Aaron Karsh. There he is. Aaron again in his 11th season. Feels he's got one of the stronger teams in the southern section this year. And off of what we've seen here in the opening half. In this opening quarter, he's got a great team.
I got 2-1 green / personal foul, 1 minute.
That's Sam Carpenter, the guilty guy.
So there's a 30-second penalty or 1 minute penalty for personal fouls. And, of course, if it's more egregious, you can get 2 minutes or even 3 in the box. 1 minute, in hockey, it's a 2-minute foul. You figure, geez, can you really get something going in 30 seconds or a minute? You can. But they got to move the ball to really find the open player. It's 6-on-5.
Well, the opportunity for the host Dolphins. See if this frees up Grieve. He has it, Axel Grieve, but there's still 2 in front of him. Grieve will wind up and shoot it. He can go at 100 miles an hour, but he missed it high and wide left. They still have time on the penalty. See how quickly the ball moves. The Dolphins need to fire here pretty soon, or Carpenter will be back on. Inside, tried to work up top and missed. That's not the kind of communications you want there from the Dolphins.
No, it was a forced pass. You have the advantage. You don't need to force that. But let's see if they can stop him on the ride.
Tarnay, number 10, with a pass beautifully to Fenton. Fenton on the break. That one is not in there. Beautiful break. Wolfowitz did a nice job of cutting off the angle.
Great play on the defensive player, but I got to tell you, this Mira Costa team is unselfish. They like to pass and share the ball. We love to see that. All right, here we go. Got a little momentum here. Palisades down by 2.
Well, they had the opportunity with the advantage. That has expired. They're back to even numbers. Zuniga's 6 is another one who's fully capable of scoring for Pal. Zuniga down low. Looking for an opening. Great anticipation. Beautifully done by Tarnay to intercept. Fenton on the wing. And again, Mira Costa exercising patience.
Well, they substituted, took their time, they're controlling the ball beautifully.
Final 90 seconds of the opening quarter. 4-2 Mustangs in green.
They may hold it for the last shot. I don't know. No, not.
Fenton looking to pull the trigger. Wolfowitz knocked it away. Mustangs reorganize. Marsh, number 24, a big-time threat. Fiorito. Closing in on that goal. Knocked away out in front. Final seconds. Down to 40 seconds left in the quarter. Out on top. Marsh looking for an opening. Nick Marsh going to work.
Nice defense.
Final half minute. Opening quarter. Almost looks like Mira Costa's on a power play. In complete control. Watterson, number 2, already has a goal. Looking for another one. There's one that's shot in. Beautiful shot by Fiorito. Fiorito scores, but Jack the senior makes it 5-2.
8 seconds left. It's a great quarter. 5 goals. Boy, I don't know if they thought they would get 20 today. Yeah. You love to see these feeds. Very unselfish. Well-coached team.
Our Pacific Surfliner game of the week, Lacrosse for the first time in Southern California. Don't know that it's ever been on cable TV. There's been some internet games, but never over the air, not like this. The lead official, Gary Greenberg, making sure the clock is set. He's saying
he's going to do it himself. The clock operator went to 0 accidentally, so that's fine. But heads up by Gary looking at the clock to see that.
And the face-off. Dolphins have done well on the face-offs. Long pass. Just doing that to end the quarter. Clock is incorrect. Shows 11:50 at the site. They thought they were in the second quarter, but we're after one here. Good start for the Mustangs of Mira Costa from the Bay League. They lead 5-2 on our game of the week on LA36.
California has always been a land of discovery. From historic gems to iconic beaches to top attractions. Let the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner be part of your journey as you explore more of the place we call home. Reconnect with the communities you love most, with the people you love most. Isn't it time you rediscovered Southern California?
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
And welcome back to Pacific Palisades, the stadium by the sea. And Palisades needs to wake up a little bit. They were dominated in that first quarter. Their head coach, Dave Bucchino, in his third year, 2 straight city championships, needs to get his club motivated. Meanwhile, the green and white was exquisite in the opening 12.
Yeah, they really moved the ball well. The defensive players were blocking passes. All in all, an excellent period for them. The only thing that Palisades looked better than Mira Costa was on the faceoffs, as you pointed out.
At halftime, we'll meet the 2 coaches, Aaron Karsh of Mira Costa and Dave Bucchino of Palisades. Again, this is the opener, so you're going to have a lot of adjustments. They haven't played a regular season match. Palisades in the A-League in the city section. It's a little bit different. Their other sports are in the Western League, but there's not as many lacrosse teams. So they're in the A-League with Birmingham and El Camino Real. Those are the 3 city powers, but there's a gap there. This team in blue has dominated. They've won 7 of 8 city titles and 6 in a row.
I think they've lost 1 city game in the entire existence of Palisades lacrosse.
Birmingham in the final.
Yes. I coached against them many times when I was at Hamilton High School. We made it to the finals against them, and it was a close game when it was 0-0.
And from there it got worse, right? Well, Mitch, what do you want to see from Pally in the second period to try to get it going here and make a move against Mira Costa?
It starts with the faceoff. They got to get possession of the ball, settle it down, get the ball around. Everybody should get a touch. And, we talked about Axel on top making a move, but when he's doubled or tripled, he's got to move the ball. And then the other players will be open for a quality shot.
Starts with the faceoff, and Clark Mayer, number 9 in blue out there. And he's very good at that. He had a very productive faceoff percentage in the first quarter. And again, Mayer wins the draw. Here comes Mayer.
Give it up. There it is.
There's the pass. He had the opening, but it's going to go right into Ferris, who easily plays it in goal. Now, as you can see in lacrosse, each period, each quarter, they change ends. So it's Mira Costa attacking. They play a lot from behind the crease. That's the X spot. They call it X.
That's exactly right. Randy, you're learning.
We know. There's Watterson. Watterson giving it up. And again, you can take your time. Be patient. A zone look for Palisades with 2 out in front. Yeah, Rito, who has a goal number 5. So dangerous in green and white.
Looked like a moving pick. Yep, Gary saw that. Very simple.
And we'll go back the other way. Well, 5-2 is certainly not insurmountable. But if you're Palisades, you really want to get the next goal. You don't want to fall 4 down. They turn it over. A near miss. Great opportunity for Marsh at point-blank range, and he missed it.
Wow, that may be something they look back at later, because it was a gift.
That was a pure turnover. Unforced. Alley breaking. Lennartson down the sideline. Wong is 18. Number 4 is Lifton. Palisades in search of a goal. They got to get close. From downtown, it's in. That's what they needed.
Beautiful shot. Bottom corner. That's Axel Grave right there.
Grave with that speed with the shot. Look how quickly it gets to the net from Axel Grave.
I think it hit the pipe and in. Wow.
Well, he can do that. He can do it from both sides, the left or the right. You see there, if you give him any room, if he puts it on goal, he can score. So Pally does indeed get a goal that was much needed. They're within 5-3.
This Palisades face-off man is dominating the game, and it's important. You can keep him momentum. You can get 3-4 goals in a row if you get the face-off, and he does.
Yep, it's been Mayer.
No, he had the advantage.
Battling with Tarnay.
That was a push, so it's Mira Costa's ball. Not a personal foul because there was no possession.
Uttinger is 85. And they'll whip it around from side to side, looking for an opening. I think the biggest thing to realize here is they don't have to take a quick shot. They have the lead. They can exercise patience. And there's no shot clock. That shot by Watterson misses. He had an earlier goal. Number 2, Rafferty Watterson. Possession Palisades. Okay, you just got your star involved. Axel Greve, you got a goal. See where they go with it this time.
Take your time, goalie. Nobody's pressing you. Okay, good pass. All right, there's a good clear.
Trying to close to within 1 of the Dolphins.
Here he is.
Greve with it. Axel Greve. They sink back. He's got a little bit of room to fire it from downtown if he wants to.
Well, that's too far. He's got to dodge this guy, this long stick defender, and now he's doubled. But he still took a shot, and a good shot.
Missed it wide left, but boy, that was coming with force, wasn't it?
Yeah, and of course he had the backup, so why not rip it if you got a shot?
What's his range, do you think? I had him out in front. You thought that was too far. So what do you think his range is?
Well, you want to be 15 yards or less. Otherwise, the goalie should be able to stop it. Even his shot. Right now, he can shoot. Boom.
There's the shot.
Oh,
a
hit
near
the pipe?
miss. Trying to clear it. Again, ball on the ground. Got to win those ground balls. And like Mitch said, it's like a rebound, and Pally has it. 5-3, under 8 minutes to play. Opening half. Green and white, Mira Costa up by 2. Great pass, but it was dropped out in front. That was an opportunity lost by the Dolphins. Flag is out. They had a chance there, but just couldn't quite hold on to it. Mira Costa back the other way. Watterson out on top. This is Watterson. 7:15 to play, opening half.
I like their quickness. The quickness and then their unselfishness when they get the advantage.
Watterson looking for an opening. Fiorito is 5, and he's got a goal already, and he's dangerous. They got another one.
That was a beautiful shot.
There's the man we featured, Nick Marsh. Off the backhand side, Marsh with velocity. And it's 6-3. So Mira Costa answers.
And there was a flag down, so there may be a penalty on top of that. Look at that, was a beautiful lefty shot.
The hand-eye coordination of Marsh there was lovely.
You know what? If a player can go lefty and righty in this game.
We got 2-3 blue / personal for 1.
Now, not only you get the penalty, you lose your best player in Axel Grieve because he's the one that's penalized. Thank you, Gary Greenberg. Greenbaum, huh? I think I've called him Greenberg half the match.
That's okay.
But it is Greenbaum.
It is.
He's a good guy either way. He has a lovely personality, and he'll get a kick out of the numerous names I've called him. Here's the face-off. And this time it's won by Mira Costa.
Good check. Stay on him. Okay.
Unable to control it was Arizpe.
So now Palisades has the ball. They're down a man. Is there a call on here?
Well, Gary's going to talk to his other official, Jimmy Pete, and they will come up with a resolution.
Looked like the ball just went out of bounds. And last touch by Mira Costa. Should be Palisades' ball.
You just said that. Blue ball. That's Palisades. He's on top of it.
Yep.
Well, the Dolphins trying to run up the field to get an opening, but that's great defense from Fiorito. Number 5 in green is not only good offensively, he's excellent on defense. There's a terrific two-way player.
It's a great check, and he didn't foul him illegally, just knocked him out of bounds. Just the way he's supposed to. So we still got a power play here.
Yep. Opportunity. 6.5 minutes left, opening half. 6-3 Mustangs of Mira Costa from Manhattan Beach. And they work from down low. Now up top. Another opportunity on the rebound. That one's off to the side. No good. A clean look for Fenton. Unable to put it in.
Still down a man. Hold on.
Near turnover. See how physical this sport is. And now Mira Costa with the advantage. Jack looking for another goal. That's a great pass. And an easy shot and score for Diego Carpenter. Multiple goals for Carpenter tonight.
Wow. They just taking control of this game.
He has a hat trick. 3 goals for Diego Carpenter.
Let's see it again. Oh, yeah. Fake high, went low. Goalie had no chance at that. That's unfortunate.
On our Pacific Surfliner replay, you could see Carpenter go low and get that right by Wolfowitz, who had really no chance that time.
No chance. He's being assaulted. He's not getting much help from his defense. The Mira Costa players are just too quick and too unselfish.
7-3 Mustangs. And you're going to see that Axel Grieve will take this face off, working against Chris Tarnay.
It's unusual to see a long stick at the face-off. Very unusual.
Well, probably Aaron Carr's not happy with the results of these face-offs, so he's looking for a change. Dolphins on the break.
Great check.
Palisades. Goal!
Beautiful, unselfish play. Nice feed by Zachary Lifton, and I didn't see the shooter from the wing. Let's see it on the replay, maybe. Here we go. Here's the feed. Wow, tough angle. Nice shot.
Well, that was much needed. It's 7-4. Another face-off, and this has been an art form for Palisades. And again, they control. That can get them right back in the game with their ability to win these faceoffs. On the go, they'll bring in Behar, number 5. Another opportunity. The rebound is out there.
I think he hit the pipe on that one.
Mustangs with a break. Veering away from the goal is Tarnay. But he got him field position. Now they're in the attacking zone. Oh, a near miss. Fioroti was right there, but the pass a little bit too high. But again, they'll set it up. Marsh, number 24, has a goal tonight. So does Watterson, number 2. Big scoring output for the Mustangs in the first half. As they work it around. Galevsky is number 12. Again, patience. Nick Marsh will back it up. Watterson says, I'm not looking for a shot. Again, the clock goes under 4 minutes. Opening half. Mustangs by 3. That was a good job in goal. That time by Harrison, Kerner, Wolfowitz. But it's maintained by Mira Costa.
I think he just made another save. He's feeling it now.
Yeah, he denied Carpenter. And Diego's got a hat trick already. Rafferty dropped that one away. Picked up by Marsh. They're swarming, are the Mustangs. Carpenter looking for his 4th goal. Beautiful passing. And again, an opportunity. Watterson missed it. He was right there. He was right at the crease. He just missed.
Starting to get a little physical out there. Everything looks clean.
What do you want to do if you're Pally when you're getting controlled like this? How do you break up the rhythm of the offense?
Just got to play good, solid basketball defense, Randy. You've seen a lot of that.
On goal, saved by Harrison, Kerner, Wolfowitz. I want to turn it over if you're Palisades with 2.5 minutes to play before intermission. Again, we'll meet the coaches at the break. Again, Mira Costa always seems to be on offense. Always in the attacking zone.
They have very good stick skills. Not just unselfish, but they pass the ball right where the teammate's stick is. Not by his ankle, not by his opposite hand. Wherever his stick is, that's where the pass should be. Right there.
Thought Jack would pull the trigger there. Did not. Scramble. That's better defense from the back line of Palisades. But can they win the ground ball? They do. Boy, you're seeing those sticks going out now. Talked about the physicality, Mitch. It's really getting physical.
Did you see that behind the back?
Mira Costa showing off their skills. Palisades showcasing their muscles. And the fans love it. That was strong lacrosse from both sides. Final 93 seconds of the half.
I think they called a timeout just before they were about to get checked. Smart move by the Mira Costa coaches.
We'll step out for a moment, hear from our friends at Pacific Surfliner.
Hey, it's Vanessa, and we are exploring San Luis Obispo. There are so many different unique places to visit here in the city. Right now, we're at one of them. It is called Bubblegum Alley. 2 million pieces of gum on this wall. Also in downtown, you'll find one of California's most historic Spanish missions. Stop at the Slow Railroad Museum to learn about the railroad history of the Central Coast. Then, round out your trip with some shopping. Pick up souvenirs, art, gourmet food, and other items. Learn more at PacificSurfliner.com/Game of the Week.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Mira Costa in control. Final minute and a half before we go to the intermission period. 7-4 for Mira Costa over the Palisades Dolphins in blue. Randy Rosenblum working with Mitch Fenton, Hall of Famer, and all three Southern California locations, Mitch. Los Angeles, Orange County, San Diego. All halls, all with your name on it.
Let's talk about the game, Randy.
You don't have to be timid or shy. All right, talk about the game. Mira Costa's in control here. They're not only up to 3, but you had that sense that they might make it 4 or 5 the way they're attacking.
You know, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I'll bet you out of their 7 goals, 5 of them have been assisted. So what they do is they dodge, they draw a man, then they pass to the guy who's open, but that guy passes to another player, and then another player. So they really have a very unselfish offense, and that's it's a real credit to their coaching, I think.
Well, that's Aaron Karsh in his 11th year. They were the Southern Section Division II champs in 2018. Feels like they could win a championship again this year. And again, opening night for both sides, so they'll both improve down the stretch. Yeah, they do a wonderful job with ball movement, like a hot potato. Fioroto to Rafferty. Rafferty Waterson, number 2, has scored a goal. And here's Diego Carpenter, who has 3 on the night. Again, watch the ball movement. It's very good. All these players very unselfish. That one just missed. And stays with Mira Costa, and there is no shot clock.
Less than a minute to go in the quarter.
You look for the final shot here, just hold on.
No, they see something, they go for it.
Carpenter, who's been very good. He's so strong with the ball, has great speed. Again, they're surrounding that Palisades goal, and it's picked up by the Dolphins finally. Inside of a half minute to play before intermission. 7-4, Mira Costa. Looking for one more before the break. Waterson, that's a good look. That is man. He had Carpenter for a moment. Final seconds of the half. Stopped. Falling on it is Wolfowitz. Final second. Half is over. Well, that was a near miss for Mira Costa and a big stop by Wolfowitz of this team from Palisades. They're within 3 at the break. 7-4 for Mira Costa.
Palisades goalie is coming into his own right now. Looking for a good second half.
Diego Carpenter with 3 goals for the Mustangs. They lead 7-4. And when we come back, our Mitch Fenton will first chat with Aaron Karsh, the coach of Mira Costa. That's next on our Pacific Surfliner Game of the Week on LA36.
Southern California has always been a land of discovery. From historic gems to iconic beaches to top attractions. Let the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner be part of your journey as you explore more of the place we call home. Reconnect with the communities you love most, with the people you love most. Isn't it time you rediscovered Southern California?
Your lips are so divine. Your love and you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're with Coach Aaron Karsh from Mira Costa. Aaron, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. So first, before we get into your team, I'd like to thank you for your dedication to the lacrosse community. For a dozen years or more, you've really stepped up, not just as a coach, but volunteering to make sure that the playoff system, the structure, coaches clinics, you've done a great job.
Thank you very much. It's a labor of love, and it's something I really enjoy doing.
Let's talk about the Mustangs.
Okay.
All right. First of all, last year you had a great season, went to the playoffs. Would you say that was one of the best seasons for the school?
Yeah, it's been a great 11 years there, and each year we've kind of grown as a program. We started off a little slow, but each year we kind of build off of the season before. Losing our 2020 season was a big downer for us because that group of seniors really had something special, and our group of seniors this year were freshmen that year, and so they got to see those guys struggle with what happened with COVID, but they really bounced back, and each year since have been growing by leaps and bounds.
I watched your practice the other night, and I think you told me that some of your assistant coaches are former players.
Yep. Coach Nick and Coach Taj are both alumni from Mira Costa, and they do a fantastic job with the team. They've got a real passion for the program, a real love and energy. Coach Collin does a great job with our goalies. Coach Ben does a great job with our defense, and really we're blessed to have the depth of assistant coaches that we do, and they're the reason we work so well.
Yeah, I thought it was a great practice the other night. Good attitude. The ball moved around really well. Your goalie looked good. I mean, it's going to be an exciting game tonight. Tell me about the season. What is your outlook for the season?
We got high hopes. I mean, this is probably the best team that we put on the field in my tenure there, and we say that every year because the team really has grown every year since. And we got really high expectations this year. We ranked preseason number 9. And so that's a high bar, but we're excited for the opportunity, and we're going to go out there and play.
All right, give me 2 or 3 players I should look for tonight.
Sure. Dylan Fenton is going to be our kind of our bulldog, no relation though, but he's going to be our bulldog on the field. He's a ground ball guy. He kind of does everything offense and defense. Nick Marsh is a guy at attack who's going to do it really, make some highlight plays maybe, but he'll spice things up a little bit. Sam Carpenter on defense is kind of our leader back there, who really takes charge of the defense and runs a tight ship.
Excellent. Well, thank you and good luck.
Yep, thank you so much.
All right, we'll be back now with more highlights from the Pacific Surfliner Game of the Week.
Hey, it's Vanessa, and I have a magical trip idea just for you. Hop on the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner train for a scenic and comfortable ride to Anaheim. You'll arrive here at Arctic. Show your train ticket for a free bus connection to the front gates of the Disneyland Resort. When you take the train, you can unlock a 5% savings on theme park admission. Trains depart late enough for you to stay the whole day and even enjoy the nighttime spectaculars. Learn more at PacificSurfliner.com/Game of the Week.
Welcome back here with Coach Dave Bucchino from Palisades High School. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Good. Thanks for hosting. This is going to
course.
be a great game.
Yes, it's great.
You guys have been a powerhouse, Palisades High School, for as long as the lacrosse has existed in the city. You expect another championship this year?
That's the plan. Nothing's obviously given to us, but it's a plan for us to keep working hard and hopefully pull it off again. Yeah.
I saw your team at practice the other night. They looked very good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're a young team. We got a great upperclassman for defensemen, and our offense are a lot of younger guys, but we're a good mixture of guys and great team chemistry, and they're all good buddies off the field too. So
excellent. I didn't get to see Axel. He was playing in a soccer game or something.
Yeah, Axel's a 2-sport athlete. Soccer season's still going on, so he's been in soccer season, and but he's here tonight and he's ready to go.
Denver University, huh?
Denver University.
Wow. Or is it University of Denver?
I think it's both. I think University of Denver. I think it's either or. But yeah, no, he's going to Denver, and they're getting an absolute weapon there. He's a two-way midi, and he can play any position on the field.
Who else should I be looking for tonight?
Our attack unit's really good. We got Trey Zung Trey Zung, Dominic Zunica, and Dylan Wong is our attack unit, and they're a force. They have great chemistry together. Our whole defensive line, we got Rob Lenartson, Dylan Prudente, and Van Serenek on on defense. And our whole mini group is great too. We got a good faceoff guy, Clark Mayer. So we have weapons all around. So we're excited.
Faceoffs could make the difference. You know, I didn't get a chance to see him last night because the practices. You know, you didn't practice your faceoffs per se, but you know that's one way to keep a streak going or stopping another. How's your faceoff man? What's his name?
His name is Clark Mayer. He's great. He has he works extremely hard off season. He does a lot of camps and he's very technical and he cares a lot about the position. So we're excited to have him and he works well with the wing guys as well. Also,
excellent. Well, I wish you luck tonight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back after a break for highlights after this. Thank you.
Thank you.
California has always been a land of discovery. From historic gems to iconic beaches to top attractions. Let the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner be part of your journey as you explore more of the place we call home. Reconnect with the communities you love most, with the people you love most. Isn't it time you rediscovered Southern California?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful night in Pacific Palisades. We're in the 55-degree range. Diego Carpenter was the man in the first half. Diego with 3 goals fueled the offense of the Mustangs of Mira Costa from Manhattan Beach as they lead 7-4. Randy Rosemond back with Mitch Fenton. Mitch, what do you want to see in the second half, specifically from Pally, to try to make a comeback here as we take a look at the highlights? And they scored early. They got a quick goal early on.
Yeah, they got that off the turnover. That was a nice feed. What I'm seeing from Mira Costa is unselfish play. They pass, score.
Yeah, here's Palisades getting inside and scoring. Mira Costa was able to get a lot of shots in on goal against Wolfowitz early in the game, and that was the score from Rafferty Watterson, number 2. Boy, they were peppering the goal, weren't they?
Yeah, I think the goalie, though, is coming into his own now. He's made a lot of good saves toward the end of the quarter. And, you know, their coach, Dave, is a former standout goalie. I bet you he's given this rookie goalie a lot of good tips about...
That was a Diego Carpenter goal, one of the 3, as the match has begun. Back into the second half. Palisades down 3, but that is not insurmountable. They win the face-off, and here's Lennartson trying to go to work. He's out there with his brother. 7 and 77 are brothers. 7 is Rob Lenartson. He's a defenseman, 77. Also on defense, plays midfield, was Nathan Lenartson. Now it's Mira Costa's turn. And their offense putting up 7 goals in the first half. Fiorito, number 5, is outstanding. He had an opportunity there as he was cutting toward the goal.
You know, they set up that play so there'd be no slide, so he had the whole wing to go down and take a shot. It was a beautiful shot, just wide.
Carpenter slides that one wide. Diego came close to number 4 there.
You know, when I saw them at practice the other night, I was just very impressed with their speed, their quickness. You know, they're not big. I don't think anybody on that team is over 6 foot. But they just like to move the ball. They pass it beautifully, unselfish. Wow, he's got a lot of room on top. Here comes the speed. Wow.
Again, a strong shot by Fiorito, and he missed it wide. But the control, the opportunities are there for Mira Costa. There's a turnover as Carpenter tried to go inside. And a break for Palisades. They score! Coming right down the field.
Coast to coast. And he shot that beautifully left-handed.
That's what you want to do. Axel Grieve again. Axel Grieve can hit it from either side. And he's getting congratulated. Number 23, a dynamic scorer, has 2 goals for Palisades.
He's just deciding to take over the game right now. I think we got a timeout.
Yeah, we do have a timeout. That'll give us time to chat about this one. Suddenly it's 7-5. You have your star Axel Grieve involved. He scored 2 goals. That was a big-time shot there. And it gets the Dolphins to within 2. And you had to like that aggressiveness.
Oh, yeah, he just wouldn't be stopped. He said, I'm going to the goal. And, you know, that's what a star player does in that circumstance, and they couldn't stop him. And it was beautiful to see him shoot left-handed. That was great.
And he's good from either side. You heard his coach earlier on LA36 say he can shoot 100 miles an hour on both sides, left or right. That, of course, is Dave Bucchino, who's so high on his attacker. And the good news about young man who's going to Denver, he's only a junior. So you have Axel on your team. You're going to build around him for the next 2 years.
Yeah, this team has its sights on the city championship, but also to take down some of these southern section teams. And this would be a big win if they could beat Mira Costa here tonight. But they're down 2, and Mira Costa is ready to fight back. Of course, you know, we talked about it earlier. The face-off is something that could be the X factor here.
Well, we saw the speed and the strength there of number 23. There's Clark Mayer, and he has been terrific tonight on these face-offs, dueling with Chris Tarnay, and they'll meet for a face-off at the 50-yard line. 7-5. There's some intrigue here. Pally's been outplayed, but they're on the doorstep. They're right there.
Exactly. And if their goalie, you know, gets hot, gets confident, anything can happen.
And it started where Mira Costa assaulted the goal and missed, and then, boom, back the other way. Axel Grieve went the distance and scored.
Technical error somehow. Maybe maybe Mayer went a second early or something. So they gave the ball to Mira Costa. Oh, the long stick's going to try to score.
Yeah, Tarnay missed it wide.
That doesn't happen very often. Usually the defensemen are on the defensive half. When they get that close, their eyes get wide.
Carpenter with it. Fenton. It's a confident offensive team. They've gotten great shots all night long. Fenton again on that bounce shot, missed it wide left. Tried to get it through Wolfowitz on the ground.
Yeah, I love that he can shoot lefty. You know, that's what you need at this level if you want to succeed. Got to shoot both ways.
And the Mustangs with an opportunity. Great pass inside. Diego Carpenter scores again. Fioruti with the assist. But Carpenter been outstanding. Watch 5 dish it. Right there to 7. And Carpenter puts it in easily.
Yeah, I think he got clipped up high accidentally by the defensive player. Wasn't called, but he's not complaining.
Mustangs have had an answer every time Pally scored. How about 4 goals for Diego Carpenter?
Well, these are unselfish players. Another good face-off.
Now they can set up the offense. Lenartson at midfield is surrounded. Ball bounces right to Tarnay. The long stick, able to control it. And now it's a break for Mira Costa. And again, working from down low, they've been able to get really great looks. .840 left in the third. 8-5 Mustangs. Carpenter from behind in that X spot has been great. Marsh. Hey, Mitch, you think there should be a shot clock in this sport?
Well, they do have it in college. They just don't have it all set up and equipped for all these high school games. But I think back east they do.
So
Sure.
Would you like to see it here?
No.
You like it the way it is,
Yeah.
where they can just set up.
Exactly.
Oettinger veering away from the goal. Rock Dillman is 23.
See the goalie sell out to try to get the ball.
Got to be careful when he does that, though.
Yeah. The referee's got to give him a chance to get back in the goal. As a counter to what you were talking about at the shot clock, if the offense isn't trying to score, the referee can just say delay a game, give it to the other team. So that's that helps. All right, let's see what they can do defensively.
Marsh looking to trigger the offense. Nick Marsh, 24 in green. The bounce shot, there's Wolfowitz. Beautiful job in goal by Wolfowitz. Here comes Palisades. And a break. Behar. One shot wide. Palisades retains possession.
That was a big transition right there. This is a big possession for the team.
See if they can test Ferris in goal here. Mira Costa looking to counter and go back the other way. They weren't clean on that one, so they didn't get a
wow.
break. The
What a
stick is
check.
out. A great check, and here comes Mira Costa. Up the field is Sam Carpenter, Diego's brother. This one's going against Mira Costa. Give the ball to Palisades.
Well, Grieve got the stick checked out of his hand, picked up his stick and ran, caught the guy from 10 yards behind and made the check. That's how they got the ball.
That's why he's a D1 player. Making plays.
The goalie doesn't have to force the ball here.
6 minutes to play, third quarter. 9-5.
boy. Coaches are yelling yellow. They're saying, we got a substitute. We got a substitute.
Score is
Exactly what they're
8-5 Mira Costa. Galetsky had a look. Galetsky's another attacker, a senior for Mira Costa. Where's number 12? It's a 3-goal advantage. 8-5. Carpenter has half the goals. He's with it now. Diego Carpenter. Watterson moving away from the goal.
Just got to play solid defense here. Don't have to take the ball away. Just don't get beat. Play good basketball defense with your legs.
Marsh got it through. Marsh with another goal. Young man we highlighted on the pregame show, and now it is 9-5 Mira Costa.
I think the goalie got a piece of that. That hurts as a former goalie.
From the left side, watch 24 get it by Wolfowitz. That came in with force. So the lead is 4. 5 minutes left in the third. Mira Costa sitting pretty here.
All right. You got Mayer over here for the face-off, right?
Yep, he's working against Tarnay again.
This is
9
how you
against 10.
This is how you stop a streak, by getting the face-off and get possession your way. And there it is, like clockwork.
Mayer has been just absolutely phenomenal on those face-offs.
Not good there. Looks like
on the double team, they take it from him. Here comes Tarnay. To Marsh.
Smart. Didn't have a shot. Didn't have a feed. Pulled it out.
Fiorito, number 5. You have the lead. You have the ball. Life is good at Mira Costa. One is slung wide. Shot taken by the long stick, Chris Tarnay. See what Mira Costa can do here with another opportunity. Trying to double the math, double the arithmetic on Pally. Up by 4, 9-5. 4:10 left in the third. Our Pacific Surfliner game of the week, Lacrosse. Boys lacrosse. First time on Southern California TV. Swing it down low. Carpenter out front. Oettinger's shot misses.
All right, now you got Axel Grieve playing defense, number 23 in blue. So I understand he's a good two-way player. He's got to step up in here.
They're getting great looks, aren't they?
They just have the quickness to get an advantage, and then when there's a slide, they find the open player.
That time, shot taken by Rock Dillman wide of the goal, but it stays with the Mustangs.
The attackman behind the goal, generally speaking, will just be there to back up when there's a shot from on top, so they maintain possession.
Wolfowitz in goal. This is his first year. He's learning the game. They love the fact that he's come on strong and given them a goalie. They were concerned about that position at Pally. But Wolfowitz has been solid. Made some nice stops, but he's playing against a very good Mira Costa team. Carpenter, Diego. That one's blocked. How do you shut him off? He's getting, shots from 5-10 yards away.
Yeah, you got to get the double there quicker. But it's an entire rotation on the defense. It's not just one guy. Oh, off the pipe. Beautiful feed. Beautiful cut.
Yeah, Rock Dillman just missed. Wolfowitz must feel like he's up against a firing squad.
Now, this is his first game. I went to the practice. I asked, how many guys have been playing 10 years? And a bunch of them, raised their hands. And he raised his hands 6 months.
Big difference.
Oh, yeah. But you got to give the guy a lot of credit. It takes a lot of guts to be in there.
Work it around again to Carpenter. We'll work from up top with Oettinger. There he comes. Goal. Oettinger. Wolfowitz disappointed.
Well, I think there was a pick there, and there was no switch or it wasn't called. That's a great offensive play on Mira Costa's part.
They lead 10-5. There's Nottinger. And again, look how they're dancing in on goal. These are point-blank shots.
Yeah. Defensive breakdown right there.
I mean, if you had a shot chart like in basketball, as you see that Jan got the goal, their shots have been at point-blank range, great percentage shots.
Exactly. Well, that was right down Broadway.
10-5 visitors. Randy Rosenblum, Mitch Fenton, in Pacific Palisades.
Oh, we got somebody new at the faceoff, not Mayer.
This is
A
the
long
stadium by the sea. Yeah, you got to make some change-ups. It was Rosengarten, number 3 on the faceoff. But again, they get right in on goal.
That
5 goals for Diego Carpenter.
That was a magnificent fast break that went all the way around the horn. You'll see.
Well, I think we have a pretty good idea who may be our Pacific Surfliner player of the game. Number 7 has been brilliant. That one was easy.
Yeah. It's called a quick stick when it just goes in your stick and in the goal in one motion, basically.
11-5. Mira Costa drawing away. Taking it to the host Dolphins. Just above 2 minutes to play in the third. This face-off won by Mira Costa, the Mustangs. They'll work it around out in front.
Got a little weave going.
For a minute, I thought Carpenter was going to get another one.
He did.
He did.
Yes.
Well, for Diego Carpenter, it's target practice.
Well, his teammates are finding him in the right place.
Diego Carpenter, number 7, has 6 goals. Wow, what a performance. What's the most goals you've ever seen in a match?
Oh, I don't know.
6 is a whole lot.
6 is a lot.
We're getting up there in the high rent district.
Yeah.
12-5. Diego Carpenter has outscored Pally. By the way, no wind at all tonight. You know, it's cold, but it could have been a lot worse had the wind kicked up. Another face-off won by the Dolphins. And a goal. Well, quickly, Palisades comes back, and it was Grieve. He has the hat trick. How good is Axel Grieve?
That was beautiful.
3 goals for Axel.
Got ahead of the field, made one dodge, and ripped it.
What you like about this goal, Mitch, is they scored so quickly because time is against them.
I had a game once at San Diego State where the face-off man scored just like that, did it again, 3 in a row. The only people touched the ball were the face-off man and the referee.
That's unbelievable. Well, Pally would love to take a page out of that book, wouldn't they?
We got a foul here. I'm not sure what it is.
And even though they're losing tonight, Palisades is still going to be the prohibitive favorite to win the LA City Section Championship.
I got 9 green, hole, technical 30. Yes.
And that's going against Mira Costa's Maris Kalki.
All right, we got a 30-second man up, so if you move the ball quickly, you can get a couple of good shots here. We'll see.
Well, it's Maris Kalki with the penalty. Well, Palisades needs to score quickly. 1:17 left in the third, as you can see. 12-6 for the green and white of Mira Costa. In Manhattan Beach, they love their lacrosse. Yeah, they won the 2018 CIF Southern Section Division II Championship 4 times.
So
Under
it's just a
Aaron
change of
Karsh, they've won the
possession, or
Bailey
you
title.
Get possession. It's not a man down. Thank you, Aaron.
So it's not a man-up situation because it was a loose ball. So it's 6-on-6. That's fine. They got the ball. They got the player they want with the ball.
He got him healthy because he was dinged up for just a second. Good to see Axel Grieve out there and healthy. See if they can tally a score here. Make it a little bit more interesting. Opening for just a moment, but you can see how quickly Mira Costa closes down defensively. Zong, number 22, looking to pull the trigger. There's one right down Broadway. A goal for Pally. And it was that man again, Axel Grieve.
Beautiful
a
pass.
one-man wrecking crew. He has 4 goals.
Beautiful pass, beautiful cut.
Now, early on, he was not getting free. He was doubled and triple teamed. What's been the difference? How has he freelanced to find the openings?
Well, he's without the ball, it's different. If he has the ball, they're targeting him. When he's without the ball, there's just one guy guarding him. And if he just finds that opening where the guy doesn't pay attention to him for a split second, he cuts. That's what happened there.
Palisades with back-to-back goals to cut it to 12-7. Trying to fight their way back in. Final half minute of the third quarter. Fenton will back it up. Work that clock down with 20 seconds left. Look to get the final shot on goal. This is smart play by Mira Costa. They're up 5 goals. Try to get a shot right before the end of the period. Flag is out.
I think he got hit on the head.
2 seconds, 1 second. Marsh has to fire and does. It was blocked out in front. So that is it for 3 quarters at Palisades. Led by Diego Carpenter, 6 goals. It's Mira Costa by 12-7. Even though Axel Grieve has 4 for Pally. 5-goal margin for Mira Costa on the game of the week from Pacific Surfliner on LA36.
Southern California has always been a land of discovery. From historic gems to iconic beaches to top attractions. Let the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner be part of your journey as you explore more of the place we call home. Reconnect with the communities you love most, with the people you love most. Isn't it time you rediscovered Southern California?
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
The men in blue from Palisades, 6 times LA City Section champions in succession, and 7 out of 8. And they're the heavy favorite again this year. This is their opening match, but they're trailing after 3, 12-7 to that clan from Mira Costa from Manhattan Beach. And the Bay League, and Mira Costa has been outstanding, and they've gotten quality shots on goal.
And a lot of them have been off of feeds, which is just a great testament to their coaching, because the players have been drilled that when you dodge and you're open, somebody slides to you, somebody else is even more open. So that's if they can keep that up all season, they'll have a great season, because it's all about quickness.
Well, have you seen teams come from 5 down like this?
Yeah.
Can it happen?
Yeah, it can happen. But, they obviously got to get the next goal. Can't go down 6.
Well, they've scored the last 2. It was 12-5.
It looks like there's a penalty to start this quarter. And Costa Mesa's going to have the ball first right on top. 6 on 5.
So an opportunity to expand their lead. And here they come.
This is something you practice a lot, your power play. Man up, they call it.
Up and here's the man, Diego Carpenter. 6 goals for Carpenter. And another one out on top, Fiorito. And he has multiple goals. Number 5.
Again, off of a feed. Beautiful.
And you said they could ill afford to give up the goal, and they did, Palisades. Because of it, Mira Costa's up 13-7. There's Jack. Kind of nonchalant about it, isn't he? That got by Wolfowitz in a hurry, and you can see he's shaking his head. Got to feel kind of bad for him. I mean, he's faced a lot of traffic in front of the goal.
These are all close shots within 10, 12 yards when a guy has a chance to wind up. That's not easy for any goal.
Well, Palisades has had a nice offense of flow here in the second half. Here's a break. Trying to come upfield and do something with it is Zuniga. We'll play from down low. Final 12 minutes of action here in Pacific Palisades at the Stadium by the Sea. Tight defense by the Mustangs and a takeaway.
Now we got a 4-on-3 fast break. Let's see them working. That's not the way you do it.
Morris Kalki misfired with that pass. But some of the backups are in there now for Mira Costa. They're going a little bit deeper.
That's good.
Different combinations. They have a nice lead. And because of it, Aaron Karsh has given his substitutes some experience. Again, it's a long season. This is just the opener. So I want to give everyone an opportunity, especially when you have a 6-goal lead. See if Palisades can put some heat on Mira Costa. They really haven't been threatened. They've had a nice gap, nice goal differential. Zuniga. Again, the offense has come from Axel Grieve. He has 4 goals of Pally, 4 of the 7.
Very unselfish, moving the ball around, being a team player.
But again, they're back 6 goals, and I know you want to be patient, you want to make your offense count, but you can ill afford to burn too much time. That one's wide left.
Good hard shot.
Yep, it was Dylan Wong, the sophomore, that tried it.
You have it back up. Possession's maintained.
Problem here, though, Mitch, they're just burning up a lot of clock. Clock, very much an ally of Mira Costa. Glad you're with us. Lacrosse on LA36. There's a nice move and a great block. Sensational play in goal by Simon Ferris.
Well, he went through 3 or 4 players to get to the goal like that. That was a beautiful play.
And the counter, here comes Mullenhoff. Again, with a different combination of players there. Offensive Mira Costa not as clean. Great check out in front by Morris Kalki.
I was actually looking at the ref to see if he'd call a late check, but he didn't.
Lifton is number 4. Great feed in front, not handled cleanly. So the Dolphins have to reorganize. Here's Axel again, Axel Grieve. One-on-one. Grieve, that time looking for the assist. Couldn't hit his target. Talk about the strategy of going back to the goalie.
Well, you give the goalie time to see the whole field. And, when the goalie has the ball inside the crease, he has 4 seconds where nobody can touch him. I don't know if you knew that rule.
I don't know if a lot of people knew that rule. That's why you're here. Golevsky, number 12. And Mira Costa in great shape to win the season opener. That one is shut down by Palisades. Wolfowitz with it. His outlet pass. Palisades looking to fast break. Mira Costa got back defensively beautifully.
They're in good shape, well conditioned.
Under 7 minutes to play. That one's not going to get there. Hard shot. Boy, Axel Grieve, either side. I mean, he had great speed there, but it just wasn't on target.
He's getting double teamed, but he still gets a great shot off.
He is fun to watch. And only a junior, so Palisades got him for this year and next year before he goes to Denver University. There's one that's in. That one got by quickly. Axel Grieve, who else? 5 for Grieve. Let's take another look. Again, it's the speed of the shot, and that time he went to the bounce shot.
Oh, the goalie's second guessing himself. It was a bounce shot, went under the bar, just under. Very nicely placed.
Yeah, Simon Ferris thought he should have made that save. Yeah. Axel Grieve has 5 goals tonight. He and Diego Carpenter are a personal duel. Carpenter has 6 for Mira Costa. 13-8, 6:20 to go. Again, it's getting physical near midfield, and bodies are flying. What a check by Tarnay, number 10 in green. He's knocking people down.
All legal, unless Gary Greenbaum's got something to say. Let's see.
Well, the clock has stopped at 6:09. I like this physical stuff. Look at this. This is how you mix it up in lacrosse.
As long as it's not from behind, it's okay.
Again, Palisades will be very powerful in the city section. They're playing a very good team from Mira Costa. Another chance, another goal! Grieve has 6. Axel is on fire. Axel Grieve.
They didn't double team him early enough. Got by 1, he got by 2.
Well, it's 13-9.
Switched from lefty to righty.
Still 6 minutes to go here. Grieve won against the field. Beat him anyway. The magician, the Axeman, Axel Grieve.
Just a junior. Wow.
He met his mom before the match. Very nice lady. Yeah.
Well, she told
very
us
proud of her son.
Well, her other son, Gunnar, I think I mentioned earlier, is playing at Syracuse. Wow. What a family. He played here also at Palisades.
You know, Axel has given Pally a look at the game. It's 13-9. Unlikely, but certainly not impossible.
Well, this is the thing. When you win faceoffs, you maintain possession, you can get another shot at the goal.
Colin Winston will take this faceoff for Palisades, working against Lorenzo Mariscalchi of Mira Costa. Face off won by Pally. Here they come. A near miss. Pally needs to make these shots count.
That was a little thing that happened. They were racing for the ball, and it was the Mira Costa player that beat out the attackman on Palisades. It was a sprint. Just something that you may not notice, but it was a great little play.
Fiorito with a nice dance step for Mira Costa, holding on to it for a moment.
Now they'll hold the ball, I would think, for a minute before they even attempt a shot, but we'll see.
5:15 remains. Watterson. Rafferty Watterson, number 2. And they can be deliberate. They have a big lead. A comfortable lead. The windup, the shot, the goal. Marsh. Number 24, Nick Marsh, and he has the hat trick.
You saw they passed the ball 5, 6, 7 times in a nice little weave, left, right, picks here. Very nicely done. Very disciplined.
They call him Nick. It is officially Nicholas Marsh, but we're not going to be all that appropriate. He likes to be called Nick, and he has quite a shot. He's got 3 goals tonight. We're not formal here. Another face-off. Mira Costa by 5 once again. And, Mitch, we've said this throughout the night. Every time Pally has started to get a look and Grieve has scored for him, Mira Costa's had an answer. Another face-off won by Pally. Backing up is Lifton. Clock was unoperative, so we're going to probably add some seconds here.
You hear me?
Gary, we do hear you. They're again holding on the clock. We add some time here. Shows 4:50, but was running and.
Actually, I think it stopped.
Yeah,
I
it
think
did
they're going
stop.
to take time off.
I think you're
but
right.
I'm not sure what their the plan is. It could be that Gary's going to keep the clock on the field. That happens every
Fans
time.
are saying, let him play. What's an extra 10 seconds? They're showing 4:45 down to 4:43, and it's running.
Yeah. Okay, good.
4:40.
Yeah,
Right,
he
so
wanted that 10 seconds off.
Yeah, he wanted it bad.
All right, here's Grieve.
He got it.
All right, he's one-on-one. Now look how the defense is ready to double if he dodges. They got 2 guys ready.
Axel's got 5 goals tonight. Trying to bully his way in. Shooting. That one is blocked. And nicely done by Simon Ferris in goal. Another flag out. That was a block that might have sealed it for Mira Costa. Well, the clock is running. We're under 4 minutes remaining. And life, again, is very good for the Mustangs.
I'll bet you they've taken twice, maybe 3 times as many shots as Palisades. They really have peppered this goalie. The shots that went on goal, off the pipe, wide.
And the location of the shots from
right. All within.
If you had a shot chart, it would be right around the crease.
Exactly. You actually see the red marks on the field. That's actually the women's lacrosse markings. But everything is inside that outer arc, which is a pretty tight shot for a goalie to stop.
See if they can add another one. Carpenter, number 7, has the double hat trick tonight. He's got 6. See if he can get his number, maybe get that 7th goal. Always looking for him. He has it. Now he's able to pass it, and Wolfowitz with the save. Mira Costa trying to take it away from Wolfowitz, and they do. There's a goal, a shot. Arizapi with the goal.
Beautiful cut, beautiful feed, quick stick, it looked to me. Let's see.
Number 8 put it in. Luke Arizapi. 15-9. A lot of goals here tonight. You expected that, didn't you?
I thought it'd be like 13-10, but that's okay.
You're close. It's about the same amount of numbers on the board. Oh, and you can see Wolfowitz taking it out on the long, on the stick. That's not the long stick. He needs the bigger stick to hit it with. It's a short stick. But you love that competitive fire, don't you?
No, it's great. But you do want a goalie to have a short memory. Here's another faceoff.
15-9. This one is basically sealed. Mira Costa has it. Only thing in doubt now is the final score. We're looking for more. Two is Watterson. He'll set it up. Try to check Watterson, and they're able to do that. Ball on the ground.
He's getting chippy in there.
Costa still with a chance here. Looking at all times for number 7, Diego Carpenter. Down low. Approaching 2 minutes to play. Mira Costa's going to go 1-0. Pala's going to fall to 0-1, but a great opportunity for the City Section Power to test themselves and use this game as a barometer. Try to improve, and I'm sure they will. Pali on the attack. It's been fun tonight, Mitch. This has been great to showcase this sport on LA36.
And, Mira Costa's JV looked pretty dominant, so I think they're going to have a good team for years to come.
Yeah, their program is solid.
Hats off to Aaron and his staff. We talked about it during the interview.
And Bukino's team, Dave's squad, again, Axel Greaves only a junior, so you start right there. Got a guy that scored 5 goals against a quality program. You have quite a star to build around as you look at goalie Simon Ferris, who's been strong this evening.
Well, I'm sure Palisades is going to look at the tape, probably on mute. They're not going to listen to us.
No, they'll listen. Oh, by the way, we've talked about Ferris in goal.
Yeah.
They have another fine goalie in Michael Butler, who's not playing tonight at Mira Costa, and ailing back, and they sat him. He's here tonight watching, but Michael's another fine goalie who started last year for Mira Costa. So they have depth in the goal. Final minute of play.
And the kid they got in goal now, I guess, who's second stringer,
Simon
stepping
Ferris.
in, yeah. He's going to West Point. Did we mention that?
Yep.
I think that says a lot about him.
Character kid in a character program. Everybody's on board. They love the sport. These guys put in a lot of time to perfect their skills. Great to see lacrosse growing throughout Southern California.
And it really is. There's a new team or 2 or 5 every year in the Southern section specifically, and the quality is off the charts.
Well, let's see if Mira Costa can put another one on the board with 30 seconds left.
What I like about the Mira Costa team is they're built on quickness, speed. Like I said, you don't see a guy out there 6'4", 200 pounds. And so it's lacrosse is a sport for guys with big hearts.
Final seconds running off, down to 5 seconds left. They're not looking to score anymore. They have it won. And it's over. A 15-9 victory for the Mustangs of Mira Costa. From start to finish, they were the better team.
Absolutely. They other than the fact they didn't have good face-off men on Palisades, it would have been a lot worse, actually.
15-9. Diego Carpenter with 6 goals for Mira Costa, 5 for Axel Grieve of Palisades. We'll come back and meet our Pacific Surfliner player of the game right after this on LA36.
Southern California has always been a land of discovery. From historic gems to iconic beaches to top attractions. Let the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner be part of your journey as you explore more of the place we call home. Reconnect with the communities you love most, with the people you love most. Isn't it time you rediscovered Southern California?
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
And welcome back to Pacific Palisades, the stadium by the sea. Mira Costa opens the season with a 15-9 victory over the Dolphins of Palisades. And our Pacific Surfliner player of the game, Diego Carpenter. Here he is, number 7. Diego, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
All right, talk about why you were so effective, why you were able to get in and score the 6 goals. How'd you do it?
I think really my teammates were the best part about playing today. You know, drawing the attention from me and then letting me slip inside just on the crease allowed me to score the goals I did.
Well, there's one right there. Were you surprised you were able to get those kind of quality shots?
We practiced it a lot. I wasn't too surprised, but I was thankful for the passes from my teammates, for sure.
Well, we haven't seen you play in the past. 6 goals to us seems like a whole lot. Now, Axel had 5. Axel Grieve had 5 for Palisades.
He's very good.
Have you ever had a match like this where you had that many goals in a game?
A couple times. It's pretty rare, though, but it's lacrosse is a high-scoring game, so.
You know, your coach says you're silky smooth. That tells us you're very good at what you do, and we witness that. How do you feel like you can improve your game going forward?
I'm definitely more of a one-handed player. I mainly go to my left side, so I think if I could work on my right, then I could maybe score double the goals, you know?
Well, you know, speaking of double, you're one of 2 that are brothers. You're a twin.
I am a twin.
First of all, who's older, by the way? You or Sam?
He is by a minute, Sam.
He's got you beat, huh?
He
You're the young guy, huh?
Yeah, in 20 years, though, I'll be the younger one, so it's all right.
That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
What's it like playing with your twin brother?
It's lots of fun, you know, growing up. He plays defense, I play attack, so it's good to go against each other, and we get to practice. You always have someone to practice with, so.
How much do you talk about lacrosse when you go home?
Not too much, unless it's like a game day like today.
Okay. What about this Mira Costa team? Your coach feels like you have a strong squad. What are your aspirations as a team? How far can this Mustang unit go?
I Hopefully pretty far. Last year we made it to the second round of playoffs. Hopefully we can go farther than that.
Could be Division I, could be Division II. You know, you're that grouping of 15. But certainly the Mustangs, one of the best teams. Was it fun playing a team from the LA City section, a team like Palisades? What did you think about the competition level tonight?
Yeah, it was lots of fun. You know, all the guys are super nice. I was talking with the defenders and the goalies. Everyone's super nice, and it's always fun to play someone
Hey, it's Vanessa.
farther away.
Well, Diego, congratulations. You're our player of the game.
Thank you so
6
much.
goals, great effort, and your Mustangs are 1-0. That's very important.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, that's Diego Carpenter. 6 big goals in a 15-9 victory for the Mustangs. We'll come back and wrap it up. Mitchell, join me for our final thought right after this on LA36.
Hey, it's Vanessa, and I have a magical trip idea just for you. Hop on the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner train for a scenic and comfortable ride to Anaheim. You'll arrive here at Arctic. Show your train ticket for a free bus connection to the front gates of the Disneyland Resort. When you take the train, you can unlock a 5% savings on theme park admission. Trains depart late enough for you to stay the whole day and even enjoy the nighttime spectaculars.
Learn more at PacificSurfliner.com/Game of the Week.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Well, we started in the day here. We're into the evening. I love the fact that we had no wind, so it was comfortable. We're working outside. Randy Rosenblum, Mitch Fenton coming at you one more time. And as you can see, Mira Costa wins it handily, 15-9. We're going to look at some highlights. We're going to see a lot of goals from Diego Carpenter, who we just chatted with. And early on, actually, Palisades led 1-0, but after that, it was all Carpenter and the Mustangs.
Yeah. Carpenter, he just talked about it a minute ago about getting feeds from his teammates, and that's a lot of how they scored. Now, that was a beautiful drive. Look at that beautiful thing.
And there's Carpenter. Diego had he was able to locate beautifully. There's number 7. He locating inside and scoring. Axel Grieve, again, 5 goals for Palisades, and he has a thunderous shot.
Well, he had to work out for his goals. He had to go through 2-3 guys every time. Very different than Diego's goals, I'll say that.
Yeah, it's a high-scoring game at 15-9. There's the bounce shot that got through. Again, it's all Grieve, number 23, then with the right. And he can hit you from either side, right or left. That net was getting punctured tonight.
They may have to change the nets.
Took a beating, didn't it? All right, so Mira Costa wins their opening match,
Well, they have a
15-9.
They give a hard hat to the best, toughest guy in the team. I love that concept.
Gotta love the hard hat. It's what this sport is all about. It was physical. Mira Costa comes to the stadium by the sea and wins 15-9. It looks like the hard hat tonight goes to Seth Galetsky, number 12. He's the hard hat. Mitch, was a lot of fun. It was fun to see a little lacrosse on TV, wasn't it?
It was great. Thank you, Randy, for having me. It was really a lot of fun.
All right, for Mitch Fenton, again, a Hall of Famer in Southern California. I'm Randy Rosenblum for our entire LA36 crew. The Mustangs prevail 15-9 over Palisades. And from Pacific Palisades, we say goodnight on our Pacific Surfliner Game of the Week on LA36. Good evening, everybody.